Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Fallon Glick.
And I'm Grace Haba. Left in pieces, scattered on the ground. A warehouse in Smoketown totally destroyed after a fire earlier this week.
WDRB's Darby Bean tells us what the plans are now for this warehouse. Darby?
Well, there's something new in this pile of debris here. See that little piece of yellow paper? That means what's left of this building is going to be demolished. Cushions and chairs, charred wood, and a mound of bricks. Pieces of a more than 60,000 square foot warehouse piled on the ground.
It's just like a nightmare that doesn't end.
A group dedicated to helping the city's homeless is now without a home themselves to store supplies.
It's just a loss. There's nothing that's salvageable there.
Wayside Christian Mission bought this property nearly a decade ago and watched alongside the community Monday as it went up in flames, surrounded by a cloud of smoke. It was used as a warehouse to store furniture and office supplies, not to mention the kitchen equipment to help with the thousands of meals Wayside serves every day between its shelter downtown and Hotel Louisville.
When something broke, we didn't have to go buy something. It was just right there. And it was such a blessing to have.
But now it's all covering the sidewalk, melted and under heavy bricks. What is left, they can't get to. The building itself partially collapsed in the fire, and now what's left is too dangerous to keep standing. A yellow flyer with the word demolition has now been added to the pile.
It has to come down. The city has ordered it down. We're trying to do that as quickly as possible.
Walking around the debris, Nina Mosley says now Wayside is searching for a new storage facility. It's also started a GoFundMe page with a $50,000 goal. Mosley says while the building is insured, costs to replace everything and knock down the rust are high.
We need a lot of prayers. If anyone has leads on a storage facility downtown, there are things that we need, but we just can't ask for those things yet because we have no place to put them, you know.
It's unclear at this point if Wayside will be able to rebuild here. Mosley says if it can't remain a warehouse, she'd like to see the property become a space for affordable housing. Mosley says that demolition could start as soon as tomorrow.
And Darby, we know there's an investigation going on to try to find out how this fire started. Will demolishing the rest of this building impact that investigation in any way?
Louisville Fire says it won't. I talked to Major Bobby Cooper today. He's a battalion chief and tells us that it's really just too unsafe for anybody to try to go inside that building. So at this point, those investigators can't go inside. Demolishing it won't make a difference long term in this investigation. They're really going to rely heavily on video and surveillance footage trying to figure out how this fire got started.
Safety is key. Darby, thank you for your report.